Guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be continuing the Fallout 4 series. This video we're going to go help the Brotherhood of Steel again, and we're going to go do the mission where it brings you up to their blimp. I think that's what it's called. But if you guys want to go see the last two videos that I posted, I think it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago, we helped McCready get the cure for his kid because his kid is extremely ill, and we did another Minutemen quest, and I did not see that giant pile of just, is that trucks on top of, hold on, sorry, I got a little sidetracked. What is this? Is that a bus? What is it holding? Was it a train? I have no idea what this is. Oh, there's stuff in there. Ooh. Stuff. Can I get in there? Oh. Nah. Alright, let's go. Sorry for getting a little sidetracked. Let's go do the Brotherhood of Steel stuff now. Keep in mind, for people that don't know, I'm not a big fan of Fallout 4's Brotherhood of Steel. Now, Fallout 3, that's a different story. Fallout 4? And they make it very clear in Fallout 4's Brotherhood of Steel that they only care about power and technology. They do not care about anything else. So that means they don't really care about the people of the Commonwealth. They don't care about anything like that. Okay. Fallout 3, on the other hand, they do. Which I think that I have a theory. I have a theory myself. I think that the Fallout 4 Brotherhood of Steel and the Fallout 3 Brotherhood of Steel don't have the same motives because there's a miscommunication or one of the leaders is more selfish over the other. So that's what I think is going on here. Because I did some research into Brotherhood of Steel on Fallout 3, and it doesn't seem the same as Fallout 4's. I mean, there are some similarities, but they don't have the same motive, which I find very weird. So, they say, oh, I want to do for the Commonwealth. There's creatures out here that are killing, blah, 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 blah. But once they're in control, the only thing they care about is power and technology. Well, the Minutemen, on the other hand, yeah, they may be far behind on what the Brotherhood of Steel has, but if they keep working to get stronger and stronger and better, they're gonna be just as good as the Brotherhood of Steel. Trust me, they will. They're just not right now because they're building back up again, and since they're building back up again, that means that they're far behind on being a team. You gotta give them faith, but the Minutemen are definitely the right choice in Fallout 4 due to the factor that they actually care about the people and they're actually fighting for a really good cause compared to, well, the Brotherhood. They're just wanting power and money and all that. So, alright. Oh my god.
Oh, great. Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Get any better.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one Paladin Dan is waiting for you in...
Everyone was talking at once and I couldn't hear what was going on. Hi, who are you? Hello.
Dance.
All
Cavalry's
forms of
arrived,
technology should be
and it
confiscated
looks like
or
they sent in the big guns.
Did you hear what that guy said? All form of technology should be turned in. That's exactly what I mean. Not gonna lie.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
And this is the thing I don't like about this Brotherhood of Steel is that they go to war immediately instead of just, like, fixing the problem. It's kind of like USA, you know? instead of trying to talk it out, it's like the old USA. Instead of trying to talk it out, war. Like, holy shit. Provoking a
After
war?
rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
Commonwealth's never going to be the same, that's for sure.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Even I'm just gonna say this right now. Most of the companions and a lot of people of the Commonwealth don't in Fallout 4, just in Fallout 4, don't like the Brotherhood, and it's obvious why. I mean, they're just running around collecting shit instead of taking care of the people. That's not okay. I mean, every single time you see a Brotherhood team out there, what are they doing? Killing things and collecting things. They're not protecting nobody. Compared to the Minutemen, they're protecting their people.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Okay. Not this bug again. Let me through. Oh my god, let me through. Please let me through. Thank you. Alright. Before, I'll clarify this one more time. Me dog shitting on this Brotherhood of Steel does not mean I hate the whole Brotherhood of Steel team in general. No. I'm dogging on this version of the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay? I don't like how they are in Fallout 4. But Fallout 3? Okay. That's fine. But Fallout 4? No. The only reason why a lot of people like the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4 is because they played Fallout 3 and because it's a big giant military with a bunch of power armor and everything like that. That's the only reason why. In my honest opinion, like I said, the Minutemen can be the exact same way. They can have a strong military, strong group, if they just keep working. And they will get there.
Oh man, I hate going up in these things.
Oh, I would feel you. I would hate going up in these things in real life. I would hate it so much.
I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have
Well, we're not
any
going to come across
mishaps
any
and fire on
targets.
the local.
You say that because you don't want to look bad. What the fuck is that?
The Commonwealth looks different.
What is that?
from here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically
Well, we just
superior,
passed right
which
by
means
them,
there's
bro.
no telling what
They're
types of
right
weapons
there.
they'll
They're in that building.
Hopefully,
Well, not in the
their
building. They're
superiority
down
in that
below.
know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting
Bro.
that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every
That's
man,
not true.
woman, and child below is in mortal danger.
No,
If we
that's
fail,
not true.
it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population.
You say that, but then there's the Minutemen.
And I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
I mean, I don't want to say this either, but the railroad...
The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll
I'm
be
not
meeting
near
Lance
the
or
ship.
Captain Kells on the
Game.
flight deck.
Game,
Just
really?
get close to me and answer all of his questions.
Really, bruh? But, hold on, real quick. Real quick. They say that they're the last cause for the Commonwealth. But then there's the Minutemen. And then there's the railroad. I don't want to say the railroad very much because the railroads are pussies, besides some of the teammates. But most of the railroad are pussies. I know this, okay? But it is out of all the factions in Fallout 4, they're the most fun to play, okay? I will admit that they're the most fun to play. But the railroad, even though their main cause is saving the synths that are getting abused and hurt and all of that, which I already said my opinion on synths. If you want to know my opinions on synths, go look at the first video I posted about Covenant. Okay? Please go look at that because I'm not going to re-explain that. Okay? But they're saving the synths that are being abused and hurt. Again, like I said, if you support the Brotherhood of Steel in this game, you hate John Hancock, you hate Nick Valentine, you hate Deacon from the Railroad, and you hate Paladin Dance. Because no matter how much you try to admit this, Paladin Dance does get kidnapped and killed and turned into a synth. That Paladin Dance we talked to at the Cambridge right there, that's a synth. He's a synth. Because the original Paladin Dance got kidnapped and killed and got replaced, which I think someone, I don't remember exactly who on YouTube, but someone said that there's a high chance that Dance was killed and kidnapped before the blimp or the pilgrim, whatever they called it, showed up. So, yeah. If you if you also support the Brotherhood, you also hate Ada, which is the companion for Automatron. I think it is. Because the Brotherhood only see robots as a tool, not a companion. That means you also hate Cogsworth and Curie as well. And like I said, if you can't handle my opinion, please get off my channel and please go away. Okay? You can say your opinions down below, but be nice about it. Don't be a dick. Be nice.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Yeah. But I'll say it one more time. I hate Fallout 4's version of the Brotherhood of Steel, not Fallout 3. Are we gonna go up in the ship, or are we just gonna sit here and look pretty? How long does it take for you to get up the ship? Please don't tell me it's bugged. I don't think it's bugged. I hope not. It's not bugged. Okay. Thank God. I thought it was bugged for a second. Because I don't remember it taking that long to get down. How do I get off? X. Okay. I dance. The Pilgrim. Pilgrim.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor.
He's not walking past McCurdy.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay. Hi.
Captain Kells.
You're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Dance hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's
God, you're so
reports.
negative.
He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
God, he was so negative about what is like the way I dress. Like, oh, you don't look like a soldier, bro. Man, if they talk that way in the U.S. military, barely no one would be in the military.
On your way, soldier.
Brothers and
Hello.
sisters, the road
Oh, his
behind
speech.
has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth.
I need to
You
move
have
this around.
accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but
Can I just say this real quick? I don't think they understand the difference between a courser and a robotic looking synth, and a synth that has its own mind and body has no relation to the Institute. I don't think they see the difference, because there's a difference. There is a huge difference. Anyway, back to his speech.
horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly,
I agree with that.
and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy,
True.
itself. Ad Victoriam!
Victorium.
Ad Victoriam!
From itself. How are you gonna save the Commonwealth from itself when it's just
No doubt.
affected with
Roll
radiation?
that on a stick.
Okay.
Bad idea.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
You say that.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
You're not gonna convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. You couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Okay.
Report, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
I'm guessing I have to do examinations and all that as well.
We've had a
Hello.
lot of work
There
ahead
you
of us,
are.
brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight.
Not
to the
really, but
Institute.
okay.
But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew.
Oh,
Since I've
gosh.
been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
The mess hall? Okay. Let's do. Oh, you have a kitty! Oh, you're a cat person.
You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we set saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can help.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay. Hello.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
You didn't even look
Anyway,
at your notes.
Sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
I don't
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No, never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I suppose so?
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Can I steal from your medical assistants? Can I steal here?
Call me old-fashioned.
Ha!
There's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
Haha! I can take his stuff. Heck yeah. Ooh. I might listen to that to get more information about the Brotherhood. Cause like, what?
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Taking your stuff, that's what I'm doing here. Totally not taking it to, sell it for my own purposes and then blow up your ship later. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That sounds so wrong, but it's true.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered.
Oh boy.
Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately,
Dance, are you okay?
I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Even though there's one right here. Hi. And he's stuck walking in place.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix
Congratulations
it,
on the
I
promotion.
can fix it.
You're the one who decided to
Oh.
sell
So,
your way through
you're
a
the
fight.
new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
thanks, brother. I owe you.
Sounds like you're disappointed. Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me. Sounds like you have a pretty full plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up. I understand. Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to my favorite Brotherhood of Steel person. Hi.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Got it. Cool. Now what do I do? Do I report back to... Okay. That will be the end of this video, everybody. If you guys liked the video, you guys can like, subscribe if you want to. I'm not here to tell you what you can and cannot do. And I hope you guys have a great day. I definitely know I'll try to as well if you guys are wondering. And I'm signing off, guys. Bye!